Do a podcast, they said. Share your thoughts, they said. Well, what they didn't say is how much time and effort you need to commit to actually start. So here I am, starting for the umpteenth time, trying to put to paper, or rather record, my thoughts and views on maybe a bunch of stuff that I haven't yet decided on. We'll see how it goes, right? But I guess we all have to start somewhere. So here it goes. So, why do we put ourselves out there? Well, why not? The fact that connecting with people is just a starting point. Where you end up depends on how you continue the conversation. And conversations, when done correctly, leads to better understanding. And we all know what better understanding can bring, right? The chance to know what someone is all about, where they are coming from, why they believe the things they do. And not everything is about getting people to have the same views as yourself. Sometimes we all can agree to disagree, and hey, it's okay. So, what I'm getting at is, I'm starting this podcast to put myself out there, connect with people, and see where it'll take me. Plus, I also want to branch out more in terms of creating content. I'm 42 this year. Is it too late? I have no idea. Let's get to the crux of the matter, shall we? Today, I'm going to talk about what makes a good leader and what we can learn from them. What is a good leader? There are already many books written on the subject, a lot of theories put forward, and of course, we are also shaped by our own actual experience. Personally, for me, a good leader leads you from where you are to where you want to go. A good leader creates an environment where the people he leads are able to be successful. More often these days, good leadership needs to take into consideration the journey and not just the destination. What does this mean? Imagine having a high sales target. Your team reach it, but by the end of it all, everyone quits. Or imagine being tasked to build a building in the shortest amount of time. The building is complete, but there were accidents and deaths along the way. This is where the end no longer justifies the means. Leaders need to lead in a more sustainable manner. This is where one of the traits of a good leader is to maintain an open channel of communication. And this is a two-way street, of course. The leader needs to be able to communicate a vision and be ready to engage with his team to promote better understanding, to have clarity of goals, and even open himself to criticism and other ideas. Gone are those days where whatever the boss says is right. Don't question, just follow. It's my way or the highway. Nope. A good leader relishes this difficult conversation because it is an opportunity to achieve a common understanding. When everyone on the team is in alignment, it will be easier to move forward towards the common goal and direction. And an open channel of communication enables this. These days, experience doesn't guarantee you can get things right all the time. The fast-moving pace of which skills and competencies are evolving means that someone junior coming into the organization might have a different viewpoint and solutions to the same old problem. And if a leader is not ready to listen or communicate with his team, he may risk the opportunity of a good idea not being heard. And ideas are only good if someone listens and takes action, right? The need for good leadership is apparent in every scenario: work, personal, heck, even take a look at Malaysia at the moment. We are in serious need of good leadership. Things have gotten to the point that we're not even asking for great leadership. Good will also do, because the bar is so low. But the problem with our scenario now is the leader can't just pick the best person for the job. He has to pick the best person from the pool of people who supported him, because positions are seen as rewards to secure future support, and that's just how it goes. Does it mean that he can't be a good leader now that his arms are basically tied? I don't know. I guess we need to see the direction he sets and what kind of people he has advising him. Good luck, Malaysia. I digress. Back to the whole point. What can we learn from good leaders? Well, we need to be ready to have difficult conversations with our team. We need to be ready to admit we are wrong and pivot when we need to. How do we create an environment where our team can be successful? By asking them what they need, by enabling them, by allowing them the room to express their creativity in delivering their work, by standing up for them when they need you to. It sounds like a lot, it is, but it all starts from the need to break the chain. If you have experienced bad leaders before, don't perpetuate the mistakes. Have courage to break free and be a good leader. So, what can we take away from this? First, leadership is about enabling your team to be successful. Second, it's about establishing an open channel of communications where difficult conversations can be had to promote greater understanding. Last but not least, great ideas can come from anywhere. You just need to be open to listen. So that's it for today. Appreciate your feedback. And hey, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, just hit me up in the messages. Later.